Alright guys, we're back. Oop, I hopped in a truck. That is fine. That's what we need to be in anyways. But we are back here with another episode of Mining in fs25. We got the gold mine rocking and rolling. I believe this is episode 4. And anyways guys, let's get into the video. So, first thing we got to do here, obviously, is keep that wash plant fed. So let's get a truckload here just for fun. We'll get this thing started. Hop on over into the old excavator, fill up the truck, get this thing digging. This hole's coming along nicely, I think. Almost to the point where we just got to start thinking about like actually digging it nicely. Right now I can kind of just dig willy-nilly and fix it later, but at some point we are going to have to be a little more careful how we dig, because I got to be able to actually like maneuver. I don't want to just dig randomly on my property, right? Got to dig properly into the hole, which is pretty cool. So yeah, we'll keep digging here. She'll buff. But we do have to keep on digging. Keep on keeping on. You know what I'm saying, boys? You know what I'm saying. Fill this thing up as best we can. It's almost full already. Gold mine is going well, I think. I think it's running smoothly. Hopefully we get a gold concentrate by the end of this episode. I'm not sure if we will or not, but that's our goal. See if we can't actually produce some gold today. We're about 4 episodes in at this point, and we haven't produced any gold yet. It's just like the old Rush Alaska show. They always start off slow, and then all of a sudden they keep pulling out thousands of ounces by the end. At least the early seasons. Now they got like Parker and that Dutch guy, and they just kind of go crazy. But in the old days, it used to be a lot more interesting because they were much worse at it. Nowadays, it's interesting because they're good at it. Kind of really 2 different shows if you think about it, but that's just a me thing. Anyways, we're gonna keep on going here. Keep this wash plant fed as best we can. Stop. That'll work. Just to show you guys where we're at here, it is empty. And it will soon be full. Now it is full. It is producing. It's got concentrate. It's got tailings going in. We will have to worry about those tailings at some point. I'm not quite sure how we're going to get rid of those. In my past playthroughs, I've used a wheel loader. However, I do not have a wheel loader, so I'm not sure necessarily what the best way to deal with that is. I might just push it out of the way with the dozer for now. That might kind of be our only option. Not an ideal option, but it might be our only option. So we will see what path lies ahead for that, but as of now, I think we'll just keep doing what we're doing. It's getting a little tight here with the old bucket too, so we do have to be a little careful with this. Not to dig ourselves stuck here. I mean, I could easily do that with this excavator. I could dig behind the truck and get it stuck. I don't want to do that either, and I can't even clear the trees here because I don't own the land, so I need to be a little careful. We are moving towards the land we actually own, which is good. We'll get there eventually. I think next we're going to have to move the excavator here. After this load. Flip it. I want to kind of take out this area over here. Kind of up there, and then expand the hole that way. Before we keep going to the left here. We'll just kind of go around in a circle more or less. That's kind of the pattern I'm thinking of. We'll kind of make a circle. And then as it gets wider, we could eventually drive down into it and then kind of expand the circle for the middle again and just kind of layer it out that way. But I think we'll just kind of keep going around this circle, this hole, and kind of a, I guess it's more of a half moon shape, if that makes sense. You guys will see what I'm talking about as we keep going into it. But I think that's our best bet as far as to consistently allow us to keep digging without causing too much strife for ourselves. So that's the plan for now. Now I just gotta be careful not to pull myself into this hole because I will get stuck. I'll have to dig my way out, which could be kind of interesting. Side note too, for settings, I do have snow on, so if we play long enough, we end up in the snow, I think that could be a lot of fun. Could be interesting. So we'll see if we make it that far, but the plan is for that to happen. But we are still on day 1 technically, and time does not go very fast in the old mines in the old Alaska. So we just gotta keep on going. See what we can't do. It is nice. I'm kind of packing down a little road here. Make it a little easier to drive through. It is packed with dirt after all. This ramp we made works really well too. This is definitely a lifesaver here. But this truck still sucks it. Still sucks at moving. No buckets yet. No buckets yet. Unfortunately, no buckets. So we gotta keep going then, I guess. What about our sawmill? How's that doing? Sawmill is going slowly still. This thing is distributing. It says materials missing, but that's because it goes to the pay dirt pretty quick. Yeah, I'm not sure how much concentrate we need for a thing pops out. I should probably look into that a little bit. But I do think we want to move our excavator here, so we are going to do that. Just so you can kind of see what my vision is. I think we will scoot on like right here, and I can kind of dig in front here, and then yeah, I think that's going to be the ticket. So let's spin this around actually. Spin our rock truck around. Oh, what do they call these things? Big old military trucks. They have a name. I just can't think of it at the moment, but it's pretty cool. What do they call those things? Man, can't for the life of me. If you guys know what they call those kind of those big military trucks, please let me know, because that is going to bug me until all end. Oh golly. Okay, so I can't move that tree, so we're just kind of a floating stump here, which is going to be kind of funny actually. Oh no, I missed. Okay, see, that's what I was worried about when I go on my own land, is that when I miss, it's going to actually miss, right? Right now when I'm missing, it's not missing, it's just going, only able to go into my my truck, but now I can actually miss. Kind of the only way to pick that up, I guess I would have to, I could turn off terraforming and scrape it off the ground if I need to. But I just gotta be careful. Careful I don't miss too bad. A little bit of spillage is kind of expected, but can't miss everything, right? I wish I could see the top of the truck a little better, which I can't really right now. Also, I'm getting truck all over the place. It seemed to stick a little better in place when I had my wheels or my tracks turned parallel or perpendicular. Now that they're parallel, it's pulling me, but then I can just back up. So I don't know what's better, because when I did get pulled the other way, I would have to like fully reset. Now I'm getting pulled every time, but it's easy to reset. So I'm not too sure there. Oh gee, don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. Gotta be more careful with that. Alright, we're gonna turn off terraforming here, so just so you guys can see how this will work. Should be able to just let's get that truck out of the way here. Yeah, see that pile? That's what I wanted to avoid. Yeah, I can pick it up. Okay, that's good to know. Nothing too crazy with that. Let's dump this in here. We gotta be getting pretty close to a bucket of gold concentrate here, I would imagine. Maybe not quite yet. We should be getting close. I hope. Because, man, this thing fills it up quick. I think the concentrate's like 5,000 liters, I want to say. So maybe we're not that close. Well, either way, we're having fun. So we're going to keep on going. Not sure what I'm going to do about that random stump. But until then, not my problem. I mean, it is my problem, but I'm not going to let it be my problem. I can actually see what I'm dumping into, which is nice. Keep on digging my hole. Gonna have the biggest hole in the farming simulator by the time I'm done here. If you guys are enjoying the video, enjoying the series, don't forget to like and subscribe, all that fun stuff. I plan on keeping these videos coming as long as you guys are watching, as long as you guys are enjoying. I'll keep posting. Ooh, almost on my truck. Anyways, yeah, so don't forget to like, subscribe, all that fun stuff. I really appreciate it. Really helps out the channel. you guys are the reason why I do this. It is fun to play, but you know, I can play by myself. I don't need to record, but as long as you guys are enjoying watching, I'm going to keep recording. Digging this hole out pretty good here. I think it's going to be really funny if I keep this series going for like a really long time, and then we look back and there's just like a giant hole. Man, we started this series with a little excavator, and that is it. And now look at us, we've got a giant hole here. I think that'd be really cool. That's going to take some serious time to get to that point. Although it should speed up once I start getting some better equipment. Right now I'm rocking some of the cheap stuff. The gold sells for a pretty penny, so I mean, oh no. Oh no. Am I stuck? What am I stuck on? Come on. Come on. Come on. We'll need a push. Excavator's pretty good for that. Should probably clear out some more land here just to, so I don't have to worry about doing that again. We'll do that. Just clear a little more space off to the right there. Just give us a little more breathing room. Come on. Don't go too far. Oh man, this thing takes forever to flip in reverse. Okay, so while that's doing that, let's clear some land here. Nosy it on over out of the way here. This is the one that's jamming me up here. Good one. Just loosen it a little bit. Just slide this on out of here. Alright, clear enough at least for us to keep working. Why it's not taking my little stumps. I think I wanted to. Working well enough. Just wanted to clear up enough space here so that we can properly move around a little easier. Just move around a little bit. Keep that going too. Closer's good. Let's turn that off. Hop back in the rock truck. Put this thing over here. Ooh. It's been a little hard to drive around on this area, but that's fine. We will be fine. Everything's okay. Let's clear out these trees. Just get out of the way a little bit. Oh my goodness. I did not mean to do that. Holy smoky pokey. Oopsie. Oh my goodness, I am throwing everything around. Yeah, I'm sorry, truck. That's not what I wanted to do. That's why I had super strength on. Okay. Whoopsie. I didn't realize these trees were so destructive. Yeah, be careful. Yeah, these trees like causing all the damage. Everything just fine, I guess. Just not all the damage. I am blocking the road. Don't want no trespassers, after all, if you know what I'm saying. Hop back in here. Get back in position as best I can. That'll play. Alright. She will buff. Line my camera up here. Alright. I can keep filling up the rock truck. And I spilled again. Not sure why I keep spilling. There we go. That's a nice full bucket. That's what we want every single time. Oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no. Ooh. Scary stuff. Could you imagine that happens in real life? It's gotta be terrifying. It's gotta happen too, right? Like, I'm sure people do it all the time when they're driving these things and they fly a little too close to the sun there and end up in the ditch, pull themselves in on accident. It's really easy to do. These machines are just so powerful. It's crazy that they're strong enough to lift themselves. All with hydraulic pressure. So, I need to know, guys, do you like these unedited videos, or would you prefer it if obviously we'll have commentary throughout, but if I were to come to a point like this and just, you know, put it on like 5x speed up, finish the dig, and then talk to you a little bit, and then kind of do that back and forth. I'm just kind of curious what you guys think with that. I'm not set on either. I'm fine with pretty much good with no matter what. With any way you want to slice it. It's not really a big deal to me. But I am curious what you guys think of that. Should this truck get out here? Alright, let's see here. Can I drive the truck out of here? Might be stuck. Alright, we're going. I need to get out. There's a tree in the way though. Move that tree too. It's blocking me. There's a little tree in the way here. Not sure how that one got there. Fill her up. I might just put this thing on like 6x speed just so I can clear out those trees. Let's do that real quick. Let's just turn this up to 360 here. That way the sawmill can do its magic. The sawmill just takes so long to process. I think it's like every hour it processes. Yeah, very long. So we're going to speed up through the night here, I think, just to clear these trees out a little bit. Money too, actually, it's kind of cool. Yeah, helpful at least. Also, we want to play the dark. So, anyways, guys, I think I'm gonna leave this episode here. I will just speed up through the night, and then next time you see me, it will be daytime. Anyways, guys, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the series, don't forget to like, subscribe, all that fun stuff, and peace out.